And the last game, it's called Point Art, and it's a cooperation between two companies.
Exactly. We meet Quercetti, that is an Italian company that is more on the toy side, and it's famous for educational toys and intelligent toys. One of his most recognizable object is this one.
Everybody who has got children knows that.
Yeah. In Italy, but not also in Italy, you create shapes and image using these plastic dots. We create a board game on this element. It's super simple. We are developing two different rules. For sure, we include the cooperative one. We are still deciding to include the competitive one inside. The cooperative is super simple. One of the players draw a card and is the artist. That card tells you which is the illustration you have to guess to the other player. So for example, this one, the butterfly, it's secret for me. And then I draw at random 5
color dots
and then place in any place on my board. And then I place here and the other player discuss and guess. Because of the luck element, it's possible that I don't draw exactly the color I need. So I must be creative, creating shapes, or using a color instead of another one because it's similar, to give the correct hints. The other player guess, and if you guess, it's 1 point instead of this color, and so on. The competitive way, you have a timer, it's in team like code names, and you have, in the time you can guess more than one, so it's a little bit more pressure game because you can be fast, less relaxing, less discussion between the player, and more challenging.
Great. So these are
easy, super family game for children.
These are your 4 new games which will come out this year?
No, because this is the game more or less ready. This is printed and is on the boat, so we release in the next weeks. These 2 release in a couple of months because we are near to start the production. We are near, but we have 3 more games that is not on the final stage of graphic design, but released in the last part of the year, probably Essen. One is a party game in the level of Unusual Suspect. Mm-hmm. So for adult, about matching on the app to create a match with the people. So it's about social deduction. The other 2, one is a challenger game. So you create a championship on a fantasy sport, and you create a team, a little bit more complex than Challenger, playable in 1 hour in 6 players, so not so much complex, but with a management element. So you can develop your stadium, you can develop your scout, and more option, not only draw the card and play, a little bit more complex, but really emotional, with luck involved, emotional on the resolve, on the match, with 100 unique cards. So strange kind of game for me. I designed the game. The other one is a reboot of Beyond the Sun. I'm not the designer, but we worked on this reboot from 4 designers, including the original designer from Beyond the Sun. I worked on development for some months and released the project at the end of the year. New team, new mechanics, but more or less the core is the same. So it's an operation like Gaia Project and Terra Mystica, this kind of operation. So same core mechanics, but different additional mechanics and team.
Looking forward to Essen, where we see the games, I guess.
Absolutely. Probably we'll have something playable in 3 months.
Great. So thanks for your time. Wish you a nice fair.
Yeah. It's a good start. We'll see the next days, but for now we are happy.
And see you then later in Essen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a pleasure to meet you.
Bye.